Achilles heel. Any of you heard the concept called Achilles heel? Achilles heel. Heel is Himda in Kannada. I think most of you are from Karnataka. Achilles heel. Have you heard any time? So I'll make it more interactive instead of because I can't see all of you. Some of you may just log in and then attend your own work in the home at home. So I'll just make it more interactive. So then only you will be more alert and then you can understand. So have you heard Achilles heel? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Achilles heel is the weak point. That's all. The peacock you have seen, peacock. Peacock, it is very beautiful all in all its parts, but only in the leg it's very dirty. So therefore, that is the weakness point of the peacock. Similarly, weak point of Indian workforce. Achilles heel means weak point of Indian workforce. What is the weak point of Indian workforce? We have very largest number of workers in the world, isn't it? As far as the number of workers are concerned, we are the largest. You remember, you know it.
Yes, sir.
So what is the, yes, it is a big, it is an elephant. It's an elephant, no doubt about it. But how our elephant is an important issue, isn't it? Jargon and then elephant, jargon represents China, elephant represents India. So therefore, Achilles heel of Indian workers, yes, we have good number of workers. We have elephant. So whether it is elephant is white elephant or black elephant is an important issue to be discussed here. So Achilles heel, nothing but it is a weak point of Indian workforce. So in Skill India. So here I'll be covering the following important issues. We'll have introduction and what is employability, type of skills, skill you can understand, and skill in India, current status and employability of graduates. Yes, I have collected data on skills of graduates who have completed and reasons for low skills and measures to improve skills of youth. I request some participants who are from where I am hearing some disturbance. So I request those participants who can put their audio mute, silent mode, so that you can hear me, but I cannot hear from your side. Whenever I ask questions, you unmute and then just you can react. That's all. Yes, in the previous discussion, we have seen that we have understood that yes, by 2047, India, we are committed, and then we are moving towards Viksit Bharat by 2047. So in terms of GDP, health, and knowledge, environment, happiness, peaceful. So in all dimensions, we want to Vikasit. We want to show our Viksit development, isn't it? So one of the most important driver of Viksit Bharat is, in my view, skill. Without skill, labor alone, workforce alone cannot do anything. So skilled laborers are the most important drivers of this Viksit Bharat. So therefore, it is very important and need of the hour for us to understand what are these and what is the level of skills. Different types of skills, skill of our Indian workforce, and what are the important initiatives of the government to improve the skill, and some of these issues are very, very important for us. We are all involved in teaching, in dissemination of knowledge. So we should know the skills of our own students and which courses are more employable and which courses are not more employable, and which city have more skilled workers and which states have more skilled workers. So some of this environment, skill environment is very, very important for us to know, because we're all involved in dissemination of the skills, knowledge to our student communities. So just look at this figure, that is labor force participation and workforce participation. Yes, in order to attain Viksit Bharat or the $30 trillion tag economy by 2047, labor force participation should increase. Labor force, it is total population who are looking for job. Some of them may be employed, some of them may not be employed. That's total labor force we have. Workforce, those out of the total labor force, how many of them are really employed? That is work participation rate. This concept, you may know me, as most of you are from economics background. Just see workforce gradually increasing. Just see the difference between workforce and labor force. That shows the some level of people who, some amount of labor who remained unemployed. So workforce is gradually increasing, and a little more than 50% of the population are in working condition, irrespective of the age group. Just see this another diagram. I'm setting the background to understand skills of Indian workforce. What is this diagram? There are two lines are there. One is unemployment rate and youth unemployment rate. There are two diagrams. Youth unemployment rate, it is top one, this one, and the down one is general unemployment rate. Just see at present, of course, it is in the beginning up to say this youth unemployment is rising, and afterwards it started declining. But even today, for the year 24 or 25, 16% of the youth in the age category of 14 to 24 are remained unemployed. How much? 16%. And general unemployment is around 9%, you can say, by and large, plus or minus. Why this unemployment? Why people don't get a job? Why all students who complete their graduation, post-graduation don't get job? There are two important things. One is from demand side and then supply side. From the supply side, I as a worker may not be having required skills, right? Required skills may not be there. That's why we are not able to get job. If you look at the people, the students who have completed PhD, PG after PhD, NET and SET, not able to deliver goods properly. Not all, many of them. If you are with PhD, NET and SET, if you are not able to deliver the goods properly, who will employ? Because I am working in the Central University of Karnataka. Recently, for one post, there were many applications, but for one post, 68 people employed. 68 people made eligible. Economics post only, Registrar Professor post only. From Karnataka, how many maybe eligible? So, when we conducted interview for these 58 candidates who have become eligible, many of them are not able to tell simple concepts. Utility, demand, given goods, some basic concepts, and not able to deliver the goods properly. Then how they can get employment? So therefore, hard skills, soft skills are very, very important. So one of the important reasons why this youth unemployment is closer to 16% is from supply side. Skill is important. Skill. If you don't have skill, you don't get job. So therefore, that's one. And for demand side also, if there is no investment, no investment or no opening of the colleges, universities, no establishment of the department, there won't be any demand for the teachers like you and me, right? So both are there, but more importantly, when there is a call for the post and when interview is done, then what I have seen and observed is that lack of skill. So skill is the ultimate determinant of the job, right? Let's see another diagram. Unemployment rate by level of education. If you move if you move from lower, illiterate to higher level of education, see, you can see the trend. At lower level of literacy, unemployment rates are very less. Maybe illiterate, literate up to primary, middle, secondary, higher secondary. See, unemployment rates are very low. And if you move at higher level of education, maybe post-graduation, graduation, post-graduation, even with technical degree, vocational degrees, see, unemployment rates are high. And during this 2 period, from 11, 12, and 17, 18, youth unemployment rates have gone up. Right? Youth, not it, but all unemployment rates have gone up. Why unemployment rate is so high among the highly educated people? Actually, it should have been less. No? Why is because one of the important reasons is lack of skill. Skill is the most important determinant of our employment, I'll tell you. So therefore, skill because of the lack of skill is because of the required industry ready, job ready skill, unemployment rate is high. See, this is another important diagram or data which shows youth unemployment rate for major countries. See, in Japan, unemployment is very less because they are very skilled in technology and all. Japan, German, USA, say Australia, Pakistan. Just see, Pakistan is having a lower unemployment rate than as per the World Bank data, India. So India's youth unemployment rate is around 16% of the Indian laborers are unemployed. Why is lack of skill? I'll tell little later about the skill. So see this one. What is NEET? Can anybody tell me NEET? What is NEET? Youth in NEET youth in India. Share of youth in NEET is so high. Just in other countries, Japan, German, Australia, Bhutan, France. See, youth in the NEET is very, very less, but in India is so high. It is around 24%. Little less than 1/4 of the Indian youth are under this category. This is not good. What is NEET? Any of you heard NEET?
Sir, not in education, employment, or training.
Very good. Not in education, not in employment, not in training. Yes, NEET. Not this your NEET National Engineering Eligibility Test. That is different. This NEET youth not in employment, not in education, or even not in training. Where are they? Tell me, where are they? They are on the road. Don't mistake me. They are my students. They are on the road. Why they are on the road? When they are not in education, not in employment, not in training institution, means they are on the road with the mass card. They are on the road with the statement of mass card. You may be a gold medal, you may be a rank holder, you may be a topper. If you don't have skill, you will be in the category of NEET. See the India's status. India is the world largest country in terms of having total number of youths in the world. Its number is the largest in the world. But what about how many youths are remained unemployed? 24%. Little less than 1/4 of the Indian workers are on the roads to seek looking for job. NEET category. In other countries, why little less than 1/4 of the Indian youth are on the street or in the category of NEET is because of the required amount of skill. So therefore, today I will tell about the skills. What is skill? Can anybody tell me skill? Skill is an ability, right? Skill is an ability to use one's knowledge, one's wisdom, one's experience effectively and readily in performance of any task assigned, right? That's a skill. Skill is nothing but it is an ability. It is an ability or it is a knowledge, ability to use. It is ability to use the knowledge, experience or wisdom effectively and readily for performance of any task is nothing but skill. So that skill, how many of us, how many of our students, how many of our Indian workers are having? Suppose a skill required for a teacher to deliver a lecture. So how many of teachers, how many of the professors or researchers have the required amount of skill, ability to use their knowledge, use their wisdom and proficiency to perform a particular task. So employability skills are, yes, employability skills, they are set of skills, not only one skill. They are set of skills and behaviors that are very much essential for performing any job or any work. They are the employability skills. Many of our youths are lacking in employability skills. So there are two types of skills. One is hard skill, another one is soft skill. Of course, many people classify in different ways, but I classify these based on the nature of the job requirement and all, hard skills and then soft skills. Nowadays, universities are producing the degree holders with a hard skill and unemployed holders. Many of them are remain unemployed. So that's why NEP has been, NEP or SCP, whatever it is, has came into the picture. NEP focuses on integration of provision of hard skill as well as soft skills, so that making our youth to become more employable, industry ready, job ready skills, providing industry ready and job ready skills. Hard skills are job related competencies. Hard skills are job related skills and abilities that are necessary to complete a work. Suppose you are a teacher. For teaching, a teacher in economics, knowledge in economics is a hard skill. But how you teach, that is soft skill. Get my point? You know subject, economics you know microeconomics, you know macroeconomics, you know econometrics, you know mathematics, and you know computer also. So all these are job oriented skills, work related skills. But how you knowledge, how you deliver this skill, this knowledge to your students, your clients, is soft skills. Your communication, your critical thinking, your style of delivery of the knowledge. So that is soft skill. So hard skills demonstrate technical skill, expertise, and are important for certain professions. Maybe teaching, maybe lawyer, maybe engineer, maybe doctors. So doctors' knowledge, it's a hard skill. Doctors' knowledge is hard skill. But how doctor how doctors treat the clients, treat the patient, that's soft skill. Many times, better treatment, better behavior of the doctors cures the disease, half cures the disease. So therefore, nowadays for the working population, for the people who want to get job, hard skill as well as soft skills are very, very important. So I'll just give you one list. What are the hard skills and what are the soft skills, so that you can have clear-cut understanding and distinction between hard skills and soft skills. I'll tell you, mere statement of mark sheet is not enough to get the job. That is mere knowledge in economics, knowledge in econometrics, knowledge in history, knowledge just knowledge in political science or any other social science or science subjects is not enough. In addition to this knowledge, soft skills are also very, very important. I, as an employer, focus on a person who knows soft skills, and not only one soft skill, multiple skills. That's how MTS job has been created in the central universities and in the central institutions. There's one category called the MTS category. What is MTS? Multitask. MTS, multitask staff. Multitask means what? He must know computer. He must know computer. He must know filing. He must know shorthand. He must know all technologies, everything, multitask. So then only the person who have multiple tasks, the person who have multiple skills, they are more employable. So one side hard skills, you can see computer software knowledge, maybe Python, maybe R software. So that's hard skill that's needed to perform that particular person as a computer operator or computer programmer. And computer programming is also hard skill. And artificial intelligence, The person who knows artificial intelligence technology, that's hard skill. Machine learning, hard skill. And data analysis, data mining, hard skill. Graphic design, hard skill. And product project management, hard skill. And digital marketing, hard skill. Copywriting, hard skill. And proficiency in foreign languages, or even Kannada. If you know English, that's hard skill. You know Hindi, you know Tamil, Telugu, all languages. These are all hard skills. But how these skills you deliver, you provide to the students or your clients is related to soft skills. So they are one side, communication. Communication is hard skill. How communicate macroeconomics, microeconomics to your students is soft skill. So if you have very good communication, obviously you are more applied. If our students are having more good communication, either English or Kannada, but now English, if our students, if a person knows English very well, yes, they are more. So good communication, you may be using body language, maybe quoting some examples, live examples, maybe linking with the real life, industrial life, or whatever it is. If you have good communication, then yes, a person is having more employability. And teamwork also nowadays. No isolation, teamwork. Teamwork is most prepared because a person has to work in a company. A person has to work in a university. A person has to work in an entrepreneurship, startup, make in India, or any other such enterprises. Or a person has to work in the college where we have faculties of different department, right? So teamwork, the teamwork, the ability to work in the team, that is how he behaves with the your colleagues, co-colleagues, your teaching and not teaching staff, as far as teamwork is concerned. So that teamwork is also another soft skill. So leadership also important. Leadership, yes, a person should have a leadership qualities. Sometimes a person has to lead the team or lead the students. So leadership quality is one. And critical thinking. Sometimes we have to think critically. There are so many issues are there. We need to sort out the problems of the students, problems of the colleagues, and problems of the other stakeholders, depending on the nature of the domain. So therefore, critical thinking is also, and adaptability, because depending on the environment, many times the place where we work may not be conducive for us. Adaptability is also important. Suppose a person may be placed in Noida. There a person should be able to adapt, be accustomed to the environment and then culture, everything. And if a person is placed in the say Hyderabad or Bangalore or Delhi or many other places, so person should have a skill of adaptability, flexibility, and all, and then empathy also, showing empathy, sympathy, and that's also another soft skill. And time management, because many times we have to do many things at a time. We have to do many things, so therefore time management is also one of the important soft skill. And similarly, problem solving skills. Yes, we in our life or in the life of the public or in the university or in the college or in the company, in the industry, we come across so many problems. But we should have problem solvers. And finally, open-mindedness. Yes, whatever comes, information, some knowledge is coming from student side, yes, we should be open to accept it. And some suggestions are coming from colleague side, yes, we should be able to accept. Our mind should be open to accept it. So there are many, but these are some important soft skills. So that for a person who has multiple hard skills as well as multiple soft skills are more employable. They get more jobs. This is true fact. That's why NEP. Now, even arts students, science students can study arts. Even arts students can study science also. It's coming. And even economic students can study other subjects, history, right? Open elective, value-added course, and multidisciplinary course, skill enhanced course. What are these? These are NEP's minor, major course. So science students can also study science students can also study art subjects. Art subject students can study science students, isn't it? And then we have a project, why project, dissertation, to improve the critical thinking of the students, analytical thinking of the students. And presentation, why presentation? Presentation you have to do. Why? In order to ensure good communication. Students' communication should be improved. And internship and Prime Minister internship, yes, so students are identified and then sent for internship, going to the industry, working with the industry people, and the industry ready skills will be acquired. Internship, apprenticeship, they're all certainly teaches the skills which are required for job, skills which are required for industry. Industry ready, job ready skills will be taught through this internship and apprenticeship. That's why NEP is a combination of all, focuses on hard skills as well as the soft skills. Not only one skill, multiple skills for good communication and teamwork, leadership, critical thinking. Because in the field, in the internship, when you go for internship or apprenticeship, people have to work with the managers, with the stakeholders, with the producers, with the engineers, many. With the researchers. Suppose if you are going for internship in the institute like Isaac or IGRD or SAS or like that, you have to work with the well-known researchers. So then your communication will improve, your research skills will improve, your analytical skill will improve, your critical thinking will improve. So therefore, under NEP, yes, all possible skills are taught and then provided through systematically designed curriculum. So now, without these multiple hard skills, multiple soft skills, people do not get jobs and they have very limited job opportunities. Otherwise, ample opportunities are there for the people who have multiple hard skills and multiple soft skills. Let us see the share of skilled workers in selected countries. Let's come to the skill level. See, I have selected some countries for this. I have data. So India's out of the total workers you can understand workers, those who are working in the workplace. Out of that workers, 21% are the skilled workers. About 79% not skilled workers, but they are not having skilled, just workers. So see, this is the Achilles heel of the country. This is the Achilles heel. This is the weak point of the Indian workforce. That is, very lower percentage of the workers are having skilled workers. You see in other countries, Nepal is better than India. Pakistan is better than India as far as skilled workers is concerned. Right? Come to the next point. Are the skilled workers, 21% are the skilled workers. Again, in the skilled worker, there are 4 categories are there. One is low skilled, semi-skilled, high skilled, very high skilled. Low skilled, who are low skilled? Construction workers. Low skilled, constructed workers. Machineries, Gaudi. Helpers, carpenters, barbers. They're all having skill but low skill. Semi-skilled, little bit clerical jobs. Electrician, those who operate machine and all. And high skilled doctors, very high skilled engineers. High skilled teachers, they come. Teachers, all professionals, lawyers and doctors, engineers, they come under high skilled and then very high skilled. So high and then very high club together, how much? It will be around 11%, right? 11%. So remaining are very low skilled. Of the 21 skilled workers, only 11% of the 21 are high skilled. Others are just construction workers and sweepers and electricians and like that only. So therefore, if you see the out of the 21% skilled workers, quality of skill is very, very low. Only highly skilled engineers and doctors and lawyers, teachers, how much it contributes? Not more than 11%. So therefore, we have to focus. That's why NEP has recognized the Achilles heel of this country and come up with a very important policy, that is NEP 2020, where multiple skills, hard skills, soft skills are being provided through educational institutions, through a proper curriculum framework. See how we are moving as far as skill is concerned. Among the graduates, graduates means after degree. See, the share of employability of the graduates is okay, of course, increasing over a period of time. At present, in the year 2025, 55% of the total graduates you can understand, those who pass the degree are globally employable. Remaining 45% are not, little less than 50% of the graduates are not employable. Why they are not employable? They are very poor in subjects, don't know econometrics, don't know mathematics, don't know macroeconomics. They know economics, but if you ask the questions relating to the production function, consumption function, or isocont, this, that, they do not know. So that's hard skill needed. And not able to talk, not able to communicate in English, and no critical thinking, nothing. So soft skills are also important, hard skills are also important. So therefore, only 55% of the graduates who complete their degree are globally employable, the rest of them are not. Again, male and then female also you can see. In the recent past, only 48% of the female are employable and 54% of the male are employable. Rest of them are not employable. Why? Because they are lacking in skills. Come to the degree courses. Among all the selected courses, which course, in which course the employability skill is more? We have BCom, we have BRs, we have political MBA course, BSc course, MCA, BTech, BTech, and then B Pharma. All these are the selected courses. It's some survey has been done by VVAX. Which course is more? Which course is having more skills? Or in which course more graduates are there with skills, employable skills? Can anybody?
MBA.
MBA, sir.
MBA, exactly.
MBA,
just see.
MBA.
MBA. It's also information for you as well as the facts and figures. MBA is having highest number of graduates with the employable skills. Not just employable skills I'm talking. They'll get employment immediately. So next is MCA, computer science, master of computer application, right? And next, BTech and BA and BTech, 72%. Next comes MCA, okay, and then comes this what is that? BCom. But if you see the increase during this two period, increase between 2014 to 25, arts, significant improvement took place in the BA arts and then BCom. And that means, of course, their skill is very less. Students who are passing BA graduates and all, their skill is very less, but improvement is very fast. So my point of argument is that MBA, MCA, BTech, these are all professional courses. So those who pass this courses, study these courses, they are more employable than other BCom, BARs, MARs, or MCom, BCom, BA, MEA, compared to MBA, MCA, BTech, they are less employable. Again, what is time? Okay, I'll just do it now. See, out of all the cities, we also identify which city is having more skill centric. Out of all the cities, I have selected only top 10 cities where we can have highest number of employable graduates with employable skills. Pune is the city where it has highest number of the graduates with employable skills. Then Ahmedabad is the least among the top 10. Where is the Karnataka? No, where is the Bangalore? Bangalore. We are talking about city. Bangalore is the second largest city in the country, where more number of the graduates with employable skills are there. Out of the states, top 10 states, just see. Out of the 28 states, I have just top 10 states selected, where you can see highest, more number of graduates with employable skills. So among all the states, Maharashtra, especially Pune, okay, Maharashtra state is having highest number of graduates with the employable skills, followed by Delhi, and Karnataka is the third largest state, and then Andhra Pradesh. So Maharashtra, Delhi, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh. In these four important places, the bulk of the Indian talented pool are located. Bombay, Delhi, Hyderabad, and Bangalore. These are the four important centers, skill centers. Bombay, Delhi, Hyderabad, and then Bangalore in India. These are the four important places where skill is so high. And they play an important role in getting the employment and contributing towards the attaining which. So from this presentation, it is very clear that skill workers are very large in number, highest in the world. But if you see the skill level of the workers, it is very, very less. It is Achilles heel. It is a weak point of the Indian workforce. So therefore, that means that the skill level of the Indian workers and the quality of the skills is very, very less. And of course, skill play very important role in attaining the Viksit Bharat. Yes, it is the skill, hard and the soft skill, which play a very, very, very important role. So why skills are very less? What are the important reasons due to which skill level of our Indian workers is found to be very, very poor? There are so many factors are there, but some of them I have identified here. One most important is that outdated educational curriculum. The curriculum, the syllabus that we are talking, we are teaching our students not updated. It is not capturing the industrial requirements. Industry is requiring something else, but we are teaching something else. So therefore, that's why NEP, industry institutional linkage is brought together. There is an interface between industry and education institutions in board of studies, in the universities, and in the central university, in the state universities, in the board of studies who prepare the syllabus, the board of studies, industrial representation is ensured. Industrial representation. So industry people can tell, yes, these are our requirements. So accordingly, you prepare the syllabus. So why one of the important reasons why employment skills are very less because outdated syllabus that we are talking, and that's why NEP has come up with a updated and industry related and industry oriented, skill oriented syllabus. And lack of industry faculty interaction. Where we interact till now, where industry people and then faculty people are interacting. No interaction, very little interaction. If you have interaction between teaching faculty and then industry people, then we'll able to know what industry people actually require, isn't it? So that's one important reason. And informal workforce, many 93% out of the total workforce, 93% of the workers are in informal. Informal, you can understand, maybe in construction, in agriculture, not formalized, not registered enterprises. So therefore, 93% of the workers are in informal sector, working in informal sector. There obviously their skills is very less, and we cannot really brought under training institutions to provide the skills as well. So therefore, that's why a larger proportion of the Indian workers are not skilled, are having low skill. And poor quality of skill training program also. Training program, whatever now, Government of India has come up large number of skill training programs like Pradhan Mantri Kaushalya Vikas Yojana, Skill India Mission, Sankalpa program. There are many programs are there. So the quality of the training program is very, very poor because trainers are not properly trained. Those who are giving training, those who are giving the skill to the workers, they are not trained properly. Just for instance, during the period between 2015 to 23, 10 million youths are trained during this period, 15 to 23. 10 million youths are trained. So how many of them are out of the 10 million? How many of them are employed? Only 20%. So 80% of this skilled trained workers under this scheme not get job. Means what? That means that the quality of training, on skill under this kind of government sponsored programs is very, very poor. That's one. And poor academic industry linkage is also there. There's a mismatch. Don't scratch. there's a mismatch between industry and the academy. Industry is needing something else, and academia is providing something else. So there's a mismatch between demand and the supply. Equilibrium takes place only when demand is equal to supply, or supply is equal to demand. So demand is something, that industrial demand is something, and educational institutions are providing something else. So if that is the case, obviously disequilibrium will be there in the labor market, and many people remain unemployed, right? That's one. And poor the lack of curriculum standardization. Whatever the curriculum that we have is very, it is not standardized, and it is not up to mark. And poor career guidance also. In the universities, of course, we have career guidance and all, career bureau and all are there, but their functioning, the provision of the information is very, very limited. So therefore, in the universities, in the district places, career guidance bureau are not established adequately. Of course, there will be some career employment exchange offices there. How many of people are getting updated information from the employment exchange office? We register it and we don't go there. So how many employment exchange office act as a career guidance for the people? They should tell us, these are the companies where employment opportunities are there. These are the cities where you can get employment. These are the courses for which you get. So all employment related information should be provided through this career guidance bureau. So district exchange employment office is not acting like that. So if that is the case, then obviously people will get a job and then skill. And socio-economic barriers are also there. Why many people are not able to get job skills, updated skills, or industry skills, or job ready skills? Because I'm very poor. I can't learn a computer now. I have already crossed my schooling days and all, but I can't learn computer. But I can't go to the city. I can't update AI or machine learning or any technology needed. So many socio-economic barriers are also there. So that's why these employability skills are very less. And like that, language and communication challenges are also there. Many of the students coming from rural background do not know English. They don't, even Kannada also not, Kannada also problematic for them. So therefore, if these two people have problem of language, problem of communication, then they don't learn new skills. So therefore, that's one reason. And lack of awareness about the transferable or soft skills. Many students, many people do not know what are the soft skills. Whether that soft skills I need to acquire or not, that's also one problem. And limited exposure to professional environment. Exposure is not there. Exposure for our students or for the people to industries or any other such places, so that they can at least they know that these are the skills which are required for the job like that. So we emphasize more on academic performance, marks oriented. Yes, I should get, I as a student should get more marks. So without bothering about the knowledge, wisdom, competency. So we perform only 100% result. Yes, in Karnataka, in many parts of the state, in primary, high school, 100% results are they target only 100% results. Yes, even the high school which has 100% results awarded by the government of Karnataka. So therefore, if that is the target, what of the quality, what of the skill, they don't know. 100% results is important for them. So all of them cleared 100% by 35% of marks. What is the use? 100% in 100% results, but 99% marks. You target it. You don't target. We don't do that. Only 100% results. They said, oh, our school or college has 100% results. How many of them are scored 99%? Very less. One, very less. So therefore, we focus only on academic outcome rather than the skill outcome. So inadequate personal development also. Personal care, personal development is also limited, and then limited access to training resources. So yes, of course, there are training institutions are there, training materials are there, online courses are there. You know, Swayam is there, MOOC is there, NPTEL is there. So how many of our, including myself, how many of our teachers were teaching in different places know Swayam course? In Swayam courses, what type of courses are provided online? What type of skill-oriented courses are provided online? We don't know. So therefore, we as a trainer, we as a teacher should get updated, and we should know that yes, under the SWAYAM, under the MOOC courses, or under the NPTEL, these are the courses which provide skill. Even for communication also, good communication is also one skill. So for communication also under SWAYAM, there is a course, online course. So how many of our students, how many of the workers, how many of the Indian laborers are acquiring this course, if not physically, at least online? So therefore, friends, there are many reasons are there. So these are the some important reasons why this skill level of the Indian workers is very, very poor. So government, of course, has initiated several programs. We have Pradhan Mantri Kalyan Vikasa scheme. We have Skill India Mission. I won't spend much time on that. So you know it. And Skill India Mission is there, and even NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation, which collaborate with the trainers, industries, and industrial bodies, and provide vocational training. So that's also there. And then even National Skill Development Mission has been established, under which many training programs are conducted. Sankalpa is also there. And similarly, we have National Council for Vocational Education Training, NCVET is there. And Jana Shiksha Sansthan is there, that is JS is there. And like that, many initiatives have been made by the government of India, as well as the respective state governments, to equip our youth with the modern skills. So then the last point is how to improve the skills. Yes, this is the most important requirement on the part of the education institutions and the part of the industries, and also on the part of all the stakeholders. The first and foremost important step that we need to understand to improve the employability skills of the youth is SWOT analysis. First SWOT. If it is an institution, yes, go for SWOT analysis. If it is an individual, go for SWOT analysis. If it is a college, go for SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis, that is strength. What are the strength of, suppose if you are individual, what are the strengths? So what are the weaknesses? What are the opportunities? What are the challenges? That's SWOT. SWOT analysis should be made so that we can identify our strength, we can know our strength, and we can identify our weakness, and with the existing strength, we can convert the challenges into opportunities. So SWOT analysis is very, very important, even for individual, even for institution, even for college or for university, so that we can convert all the weaknesses into and challenges into opportunities, and thereby you can prepare a very good youth with the updated and modern skills. So next one is strengthen academia industry linkage. In industry, linkages between industry and education institutions very, very poor. So NEP is now promoting that. NEP is focusing on to bring up, build the linkages, establish the linkages between academia, that is education institutions, and industry, so that teachers working in the university or the college will know pulse of the industry. What are the industrial requirements? So they accordingly they can incorporate in the syllabus and then curriculum, and then thereby you can produce the students with required skill. And strengthening vocational education is one important you can suggest. And academy industry partnership is required. Even we can invite some industry people to talk, deliver a paper. Maybe project management, a paper on project management. So we can invite some people to engage one paper. Say, for instance, corporate law. A lawyer can be invited, a lawyer who is practicing in the Supreme Court or High Court can be invited to deliver one paper, teach one paper, maybe corporate law or GST, whatever it is. Like engineers in BTech and MTech, engineers who are working in the field, that's industry, they can be invited to talk. So like that, academy industry partnership collaboration is very, very important, and we should focus on emerging technologies. Nowadays we are talking about artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, and renewable energy, solar energy, wind energy. Yeah, you are talking about. So in economic, in our central state of Karnataka, where I am working as a registrar, recently we have introduced the artificial intelligence for economics. You may think that how artificial intelligence and machine learning can be used in economics. Yes, we can use it. Artificial intelligence can be used. It's a ChatGPT. It's a part of artificial intelligence only. So ChatGPT you can introduce. Even softwares are also there. Many softwares are there. So therefore, you can better teach our economics with the help of artificial intelligence or machine learning, data science, so many things. So therefore, we as a teacher, we as an education institution should focus on emerging technologies to be passed on to our youth so that youth become more skilled and more employable. And support for marginalized groups. Of course, we know we have rural urban dichotomy, rural urban background. We have students from different backgrounds like marginalized groups and even women also, and physically handicapped people and economically weaker sections are disadvantaged communities we have. So the skill among these communities, maybe scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, minorities, or women, or disabled students, or students from from rural background, among these community people or among these workers, skills are very less. So government should focus on such kind of marginalized groups for provision of updated techniques and technologies or skills. So other, yes, many of the government programs like Sankalpa or JSS or Skill India Mission or Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, many of them are not effectively implemented. So therefore, effective implementation of the government schemes in the provision of skills is also very important. And we, in each taluka place or at the Hubli circle level, we should establish skill development centers. The skills development centers should act as a liaison officer between the workers and the training institutions. So skill awareness development centers should be established in the Hubli level, taluka level. So if that is the case, then skill level of the youth will be improved. And then conduct training program on the programs. I mean, conduct trainers training program, and trainers who are training, who are giving skills are not trained properly, not updated. It's like teachers training. The trainers who are involved in provision of the skill should be trained properly. They themselves do not know what is AI. How can they teach? If you don't know econometrics, how can you teach econometrics? So the teacher who are teaching, who is teaching, the teacher who are teaching econometrics or methods must be trained properly. So that's what it is. So like that, even certification should also be given. Those students who, those people who get the training and all should be given some certificate, so that will be quite helpful to get job. And then financial incentives should also be given. Maybe the institutions which are involved in provision of the skill, maybe given some financial incentives like giving tax exemption and giving some subsidies. If the some institutions, some training center involved in provision of the skill, market-oriented skill, for them some subsidy must be given or some tax must be exempted. So then only the private institutions will come forward, and then there are many NGOs are also there. The many NGOs are there, they may come forward to provide the market-oriented industry-ready skills and job-ready skills, if they are given some tax exemption and the subsidies. So even entrepreneurship training should also be given. Means this government should introduce entrepreneurship development programs to encourage the individuals to start their own business, startup. Okay, startup, you know, it's a family business, but they know a little skill, but they don't have any resources at all. So government should provide entrepreneurship training to encourage the individuals to establish a startup. So therefore, many startups will come up like that. And even public partnership is also important. We can have a public partnership for provision of required skill, maybe artificial intelligence, maybe machine learning, maybe computer, maybe good communication skill. So public partnership can be promoted in provision of required amount of skill to the. And other one is monitoring and evaluation is very important. So the National Skill Development Council, which has been set up by the central government, periodically monitor evaluate the skill level of the youth of India, and also monitor and then evaluate the institutions which are involved in provision of the skills. So that kind of monitoring and evaluation mechanism should take place periodically. So then only we can improve, we can identify our weaknesses and accordingly, or we can identify our gaps of the skill and then we can fill up those skills. So thereby you can upgrade the skills and then we can have good number of workers with updated and modern skills. So friends, this is what my message. My message is that I wanted to share the information that yes, India is the world largest country in terms of having a large number of workers, but the skill level is very, very poor. And then over a period of time, of course, skill level is improving. And there are many initiatives are there by the government of India and respective state governments to fill this gap, that is skill gap. And if these skill gap is filled by effective implementation of the various schemes and institutions, obviously will have very who can attain. India is dreaming towards a skill capital of the globe. Skill capital of the globe in the world, India should become a capital of the skill. That is the dream of Honorable Prime Minister. So therefore, in order to attain this the skill capital of the globe by India, yes, all institutions, all teachers, all stakeholders should take active participation in updating the information and in disseminating the information of the skills. So these words, I once again thank Mahesh sir.